Welcome back to the podcast, guys. I have Casey with me and some more questions. We'll try and get through them and answer them. So, what do you have,
Sir,
Casey?
first of all, I want to thank you because day before yesterday, you initiated a form thing, sir. That gave me a huge relief.
Yes,
because
me too, man.
Yes, sir. Because most of them are sending message which you can't read because you have already stuck with so much
Backlog,
messages.
The problem is I've got so many messages. I can't find the message where people are asking some genuine question.
Yes, sir.
Because 90% of my messages are people saying, how do I get in touch? How do I get in touch? How do I get in touch?
Yes, sir.
So, weeding through that. But people who want to get in touch with Trader, please use that form link. I'll keep putting on Instagram over and over again in my stories. I don't know, for the foreseeable time till you guys have all finished, exhausted, and don't want any more form.
Yes, sir.
Because other problem is people are following up with me saying those guys still haven't gotten in touch. So,
yes, sir. And the other thing is that most of you messaged me that when I click your story, it is going into Vinod sir profile. Yes, when you get into Vinod sir profile, you have to click his story. Then you can open the link.
Correct.
So
that's how Instagram works, unfortunately.
So today
you don't have to follow me. You just have to click on the link. I'm not asking you to follow me or anything. Right.
So today I came up with 3 questions, sir. First question is, I have one question to ask with Vinod sir. Learning technicals will help to know when to buy and sell the stocks. Or fundamentals only enough for that? If fundamental is enough when to sell the stock, is technical really helps? Please ask this question in your Berich podcast. Looking forward for your question and thank in advance.
You already know the answer to this because you read the book, Learn to Win. You don't need to know any technical analysis. You don't need to know fundamental analysis. You need to know zero analysis. That is, if you're interested in the subject matter and you find this really exciting and you are trying to do some kind of specific plays, then you can do all this analysis and understanding and all that. But as far as investing money and making money, wealth is concerned, you don't need to do any of this. And the only reason I told you many times, if you're selling a company, it is because you need the money or something has changed in the company fundamentally, or you found something better to invest in that giving you better returns. One of these reasons is fulfilled, then you may sell. This is according to me. If you don't have any of these reasons, you should not be selling. So then, if you don't have any of these reasons, you don't need to worry about what is happening to the stock price because you have done the analysis, meaning you have studied it according to the basic things, like Learn to Earn says or Anand's book. You believe in the company, you believe in the leadership, and you understand the nature of the business, and you are becoming a part owner by investing in the business. You're not trading in the share. Understood?
Yes, sir.
I hope that, what's his name?
Clears Balaji's doubt.
Hope Balaji, your doubt is clear.
Yes.
If you have more doubts, you can reach us.
Yes. And the next thing is, his name is Kiran. So in YouTube, Anand sir tells to consider a stock at rupees 10. But the next day, the price moves up to 12 rupees. So should I consider it or stop considering it? How to know? Till how long should we consider a stock and when to stop? This most of us having this doubt, sir.
Okay. First of all, you got to understand, there are no answers to these kind of questions because what you're asking is basically, I'll sit with my mouth open and you put food inside. Not only that, you must chew for me, do this with my mouth and help me swallow also. Doesn't work. Unfortunately, it doesn't work. Anand, he talks about when in a video, it is at that moment he sees something, he's saying it. But what Anand's video is supposed to do, like if you're watching Rockwind Johnson or anybody else, like you see Rockwind Johnson lifting some weight in the Instagram, immediately don't go to the gym and start lift that same weight. If I told you to do that, you'll think I'm stupid. Same way, when Anand is saying something, it is just a guideline, right? But you need to see where your goals are. I keep repeatedly saying, because I get many questions on Instagram where people just say, shall I sell my ITC? And I go, okay, sell if you want to. Or can I buy some company, JK Papers? That's another favorite everyone's, because even I did this JK Paper business. When you started investigating value companies and all that, the first sector you'll see a lot of so-called value because of PE is paper industry. You'll jump away into paper stocks and say, oh, these are also cheap. Little do you understand how paper industry, nature of the paper industry works. So this is the main reason you cannot right now look at paper industry. You have to look at PE as a guideline for that sector also. I mean, getting back to the point, Anand said buy at 10 rupees. Tomorrow it's at 12 rupees. You have to see. You cannot hold whatever he says as a hard rule. So only asking you to consider at different coffee levels. We're not asking you to consider your entire month's salary. You should not be doing that. So if you're looking at it in different coffee levels, and depending on the share and the price range of that share, you can look, maybe buy it at 12 rupees. Let's say 12 rupees is the all-time high. I doubt Anand will recommend any share which is at 10 rupees, which is 12 rupees is all-time high. But I'm just saying, then maybe you should wait for it to come back to 10 or below 10. But let's say the all-time high for that share, 52-week high, has been 50 rupees or 60 rupees. Then 12 rupees doesn't seem like a big margin. Your margin of safety, as they say, is still there and preserved. You can look at it at 12 rupees. Don't take everything we say 100%. Take it as a guideline, but you have to do some of the work. Until you learn to do that work, keep investing in mutual funds passively. I know it's very frustrating. All of us want to immediately start running out the door as soon as we hear the news that you can make money and you have wealth. You can. And one famous thing which everyone complains about, I don't know, one of the questions is this is what we were talking off camera.
Yes, sir. Next question is
that. Okay, let's get to the next. That's even more interesting.
Yes,
I thought you thought this was bad. The next one's even better. Don't worry, Kiran. You're not alone. Who is this?
Can we go to the next question, sir? Yes,
Who
sir.
is this?
Next question is from Manimaran.
Manimaran, nice name.
He's saying that I'm following your channel for 6 months only.
6 months only.
Yes, sir. But I have another question also, sir. 6 months only. Now only I started to saving gold. So I didn't yet get to the level of 400 grams. But when I see Anand sir videos, he's telling me to consider some stocks. So that stocks are now a buyable range. So did I have to finish the 400 gram goal, or I just have to pause it and get into buying stocks because I have some craving to buy stocks because that gives more profit?
No, it doesn't give more profit. It just gives you that. It gives you the dopamine high. Because immediately you buy for 2 rupees, tomorrow you see it for 4 rupees, you feel very nice, like you've achieved something. I understand that. But Manimaran, you realize something. Anand is not talking to you. These videos are not one-on-one videos. Video call with Anand is directly talking to you. Anand's got over 1 million followers and over many years. So if you look at it, Anand is not addressing you directly as an individual. He's addressing everybody in the wider audience. People have been following him for 5 years, Manimaran. And I'm glad that you've joined the tribe 6 months back. But what you have to do is the basics first. The basics is first, get your emergency fund, which is gold. Second, get insurance. Then think about investing in companies slowly. Buy different coffee levels, mutual funds, sipping. So you have to do the basics. I know it's unfortunate. Yes, when I first saw some fat guy becoming very thin very fast and see the video on YouTube, immediately I also want to do it. But I don't realize that this journey has taken him 2-3 years to lose that weight and become fit. And I feel very frustrated that 6 months in and I'm still doing everything, whatever he supposedly did, and I'm not seeing the results he did. But it took him 2 years. That's how it works. I'm glad you've decided to woken up and you've decided to invest, but stay the course. Finish all the boxes first. Do the fundamentals, which is emergency fund, insurance. Then don't worry. Market is always there. Like Anand says in many of his videos, market is like a running river. You can put your bucket and take a bucket of water anytime. What you're suffering is something known as FOMO, what you say in English, which is a fear of missing out. Don't worry. There are many, many opportunities in life. Charlie Munger has said it, the late Charlie Munger, that in a human lifetime, you can expect to see at least 2 to 3 severe market corrections. And we are due for one severe market correction. So they have enough time to consolidate and buy. Don't worry.
So for my opinion is that you have to do a separate video of this, sir, because Manimaran said it politely, but most of the members who are messaging me is saying that I'm not yet finished my goal of reaching 400 grams of gold, but still I want to buy the stocks that Anand sir are telling me to consider. If I don't buy, that will make me a person who is having a loss. So I have to cut that down of saving that 400 gram golds, and I want to jump into investing in the companies. So I want to do that. What is your thought? So many of us are asking.
Yeah, you see cows eating grass, you see sheep eating grass. They'll bite a little here, then think the grass is better that side and sniff. Tomorrow you'll see some other influencer's video. I don't know. And then you'll think, that guy is even smarter than Anand. Anand's been taking me the wrong road. Maybe I should do tradings. Some guy, friend of mine, he made 10 lakhs in 6 months with nothing. Just borrowed money on his credit card and now he's made 10 lakhs, he's saying. I'm like a fool. I'm wasting time buying gold and I could have become Warren Buffett in 3 days. Yeah. Yes, we all feel like that. But the reality is, there's no shortcuts to it.
Yes, sir.
And like I keep saying, it's a journey. If you don't enjoy the process of investing and making wealth, don't do it. Because you're not enjoying the journey. You just want the result. It's like weight loss. Everyone wants to be thin. Everyone wants to look fit. But nobody wants to do the dieting and do the gym. You'd rather give up on that dream then. Because there's no way to jump it. Leapfrog into that.
Yes, sir.
It does take time. And I'm sorry, Manimaran and all the other people who are chasing Kesav on this fact. Life is such, and life is very fleeting. Don't beat yourself up. Wherever you are, realize that you can make a change in your life, have an impact in your life which is positive and take you in a direction you want. And end of the day, there's only so much money you can spend. Like, I should bring a maths with Kesav off camera. If I take 2 lakhs every month I spend from here on out, in my lifetime, I can probably spend at a rate of 2 lakhs a month for the rest of my life. I can probably spend around 7 to 8 crores. So having anything more than that just doesn't make sense.
Yes, sir.
There's only so much my mouth can fit when I want to eat. I'm not a whale. We'll all like to pretend we are one, though. Even Warren Buffett, I was reading an article yesterday. He has $157 billion, which is right now at an interest of 7% he's collecting. And that's like $11 billion just interest he's collecting every year because he's sitting on so much of cash. Imagine. Here we are trying to make pretense. That man is just sitting, making $11 billion just on interest without even investing. So, think about it.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. Stop comparing yourself to everybody else. If you're going to compare, I told you this. If you want to feel rich, all you have to do is make sure your friends are poor.
Yes, sir. Yes. You told us
the problem is you try and comparing yourself with people who are a little ahead of you. Though they are struggling, you're feeling like crap. You want to feel good? Make sure all the people around you are all poor. You move to the poor part of the neighborhood. All the people around you are driving Benz cars and you're feeling like crap because you can't buy Benz. Move into an area where everyone's going on 2-wheelers and you're the only one with the 4-wheeler. They'll all look at you like a hero.
Yes, sir.
That's all it is. But you can't live life like that. There's an old joke even in the gym like that. You want to look thin, hang around with fat people.
Correct, sir. Understood, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
Chalo. Next question.
That's all, sir.
That's all.
These are the questions.
Okay. Thanks for watching the podcast, guys. And we'll see you in the next one soon. Bye.
Bye.